Welcome to the Deep Mind podcast, where truth speaks louder than noise. Late nights, deep thoughts, searching for the meaning. World moving fast, but nobody is healing. Everybody talking, but nobody listening. Too much division, too much pretending. We speak about life, pain, purpose, and power. Conversations that can change you in an hour. From the struggle to success, from faith to survival. Real stories, real people, real revival.
Open your mind, let your soul breathe. There's more to this life than what we see. No fear, no limits, no disguise. Truth lives when the deep mind rise. Welcome to the deep mind, where the real ones speak freely. Conversations that inspire, touching hearts deeply. We question the system, we challenge the lies, searching for wisdom, opening eyes. This is the deep mind, the deep mind.
World issues to spiritual battles, breaking down the chains and breaking mental shackles. Voices from the culture, voices from the streets. Every episode bringing truth to the beat. We talk growth, family, pressure and pain. How to lose yourself and find hope again. No judgment here, only understanding. A place where every voice keeps expanding. One vision,
one truth,
one mission.
To uplift,
educate,
motivate minds.
Leaving darkness far behind.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome to the deep mind, where the strong survive the storm. Every story has a purpose. Every lesson helps us grow. We speak life, we speak truth for the people worldwide. This is more than a podcast. It's a movement of the mind. The deep mind. The deep
Deep Mind podcast. Think deeper. Live wiser. Welcome to the Deep Mind podcast, where truth speaks louder than noise. Late nights, deep thoughts, searching for the meaning. World moving fast, but nobody is healing. Everybody talking, but nobody listening. Too much division, too much pretending. We speak about life, pain, purpose, and power. Conversations that can change you in an hour. From the struggle to success, from faith to survival. Real stories, real people, real revival.
Open your mind, let your soul breathe. There's more to this life than what we see. No fear, no limits, no disguise. Truth lives when the deep mind rise. Welcome to the deep mind, where the real ones speak freely. Conversations that inspire, touching hearts deeply. We question the system, we challenge the lies, searching for wisdom, opening eyes. This is the deep mind, the deep mind.
World issues to spiritual battles, breaking down the chains and breaking mental shackles. Voices from the culture, voices from the streets. Every episode bringing truth to the beat. We talk growth, family, pressure and pain. How to lose yourself and find hope again. No judgment here, only understanding. A place where every voice keeps expanding. One vision,
one truth,
one mission.
To uplift,
educate,
motivate minds.
Leaving darkness far behind.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome to the deep mind, where the strong survive the storm. Every story has a purpose. Every lesson helps us grow.
All right, folks, I'd like to welcome you all to all of our listeners, our viewer tonight. Of course, tonight I am honored to have with me one of our respected elder, and I will be having the privilege to discuss with him in a one-on-one interview about his current role in our community as you may have seen a flyer out there. And so before we go through, before I can welcome him on stage, I can see in the background he's getting all set up. I'd like to say welcome to every one of you who has been following us, who have been um, engaging with us on our page in our through our different social media sites. We want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. And more importantly, thank you for liking and sharing our show. So tonight, like I said, I am joined with someone very important. He's one of our elders in our community. And so before I bring him on stage, I just like to say welcome, everyone. This is the Deep Mind podcast. And of course, I am your humble Sevanush. Good evening. Welcome to a special one-on-one conversation with me. Today, I'm honored to sit down with a respected community leader and a passionate advocate for cultural unity, Mr. Marcus Jallah, President of the United Bassa Association of Australia. The United Bassa Association of Australia continues to play an important role in bringing people together, preserving culture and tradition, supporting family, and strengthening community ties among the Bassa Liberian living across Australia. In today's interview, we will discuss the association vision, the challenges and opportunities facing the community, the importance of cultural identity, youth empowerment, leadership, and the organization's future direction. This conversation is not only about leadership, it is also about community unity, identity, and building a stronger future for the next generation. Without much ado, I want to say, Mr. Marcus Jada, thank you for joining us today, and you are welcome to the program. Mr. Jada, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, News.
Thank you. Thank you for honoring our invitation. I really, really appreciate you joining us today. How's your day been?
Oh, not too bad. Just came from work, so just came up to just make sure to tidy a few things and before we can start the program. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. So are you all set?
Oh yeah. All set, ready to
Uh,
go.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And once again, I'd like to say welcome. Thank you for honoring our invitation. People like you who are very busy, it's not easy to get you. But I must admit that when once I reached out to you and told you what I intended to do, you were more than happy. You gave me your commitment, and yeah. So thank you again for joining us.
All right. Thank you so much, News. Thank you for hosting me on your show tonight.
Yeah. Now let's get into dates. We're not going to waste your time because we intend to be here for an hour. So
Yeah.
we're not going to waste the time. For someone who doesn't know you, for someone who's listening to us, who's watching us tonight, who have never heard anything about the United Bassa Association and the name Mr. Marcus Jala, let me
Yeah.
give you the opportunity to tell us tonight. Give us an overview of the association and tell us about a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay. I will do that in a minute. How do we can share the video now? We can share or not yet?
Yes. You can share it. You can share with anyone you wish to share with. You can
Okay. Let me
share
just see. Oh,
you can share in different groups and stuff like that. Okay, you just went off screen, but that's good. Yeah, you can share that. So while we wait for him to rejoin us again, I want to give a special thanks while we wait for Mr. Marcus Jala to join us. I want to give a special thanks and appreciation to a friend and brother. He goes by the name K Black. His real name is Keith Beade. He actually managed to compose our theme song that you may have heard in the background, which I'm going to play again, just so that you can hear this song while Mr. Marcus adjusts himself and share the show. So, Mr. Jada, I can see you in the background. I will bring you on screen if you're ready.
yeah. You're gonna share. You're gonna share. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me just share quickly. So I'm gonna share the link, right?
Yeah. The link that I send you, if you share
Yeah.
that, it will be for people to join the show.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you have Facebook and
Yeah.
you search Nush Saki on Facebook, you will see our
Okay.
live, and then you can share into different groups if you wish to.
Okay. Let me get. Okay. Okay. Can I go there and do it before we get start the show?
Okay, yeah. So while you're doing that, you can
Yeah.
go back in the backstage, and I'll keep talking. And then
Oh yeah.
once you're
Yeah. Yeah.
ready, when you come back, I'll bring you on camera. Okay.
No problem. Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right, folks. So Mr. Jallah is just making some technical adjustment, and in the same way, he's trying to share the show with his other community member. And as I was saying, if you listen to us when we started, I mean, I must give credit to my friend and brother K Black. He goes by the name Keith Biade is his legal name. He actually composed because I was trying to think about what can I do to have a unique um, copyright theme song for the show henceforth. And he said, "Oh, just leave it with me." So it took him a few days, and he came up with this beautiful song. He shared with me, and I listened to it. I said, "Wow, this is cool." So if you heard it during our initial opening, that is the song. And I'm just going to play a bit of it, and just listen to it how good it
We
is.
speak life, we speak truth for the people worldwide. This is more than a podcast. It's a movement of the mind. The deep mind. The deep mind. The deep mind. The
The
deep
deep mind.
mind. The deep mind.
The deep
Podcast.
mind. Now I got to take it from the top. I got to start it again.
Live
And
wonderful.
yeah, all credit to him for his amazing creativity. All credit to him. So here's the
Welcome
start of it while we wait for Mr. Charles to
to the deep
rejoin us.
mind. Podcast. Where truth speaks louder than noise. You get that. Late nights, deep thoughts, searching for the meaning. World moving fast, but nobody is healing. Everybody talking, but nobody listening. Too much division, too much pretending. We speak about life, pain, purpose, and power. Conversations that can change you in an hour. From the struggle to success, from faith to survival. Real stories, real people, real revival. Open your mind, let your soul breathe. There's more to this life than what we see. No fear, no limits, no disguise. Truth lives when the deep mind rise. Welcome to the deep mind, where the real ones speak freely. Conversations that inspire, touching hearts deeply. We question the system, we challenge the lies, searching for wisdom, opening eyes. This is the deep mind, the deep mind. From world issues to spiritual battles, breaking down the chains and breaking mental shackles. Voices from the culture, voices from the streets. Every episode bringing truth to the beat. We talk growth, family, pressure and pain. How to lose yourself and find hope again. No judgment here, only understanding. A place where every voice keeps expanding. One vision, one truth, one mission. To uplift, educate, motivate minds. Leaving darkness far behind. Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome to the deep mind, where the strong survive the storm. Every story has a purpose. Every lesson helps us grow. We speak life, we speak truth for the people worldwide. This is more than a podcast. It's a movement of the mind.
It is more than just a podcast. It's the movement of the mind. I mean, this guy, he did an amazing. In fact, he even went to the extent of sending me the lyrics so that I can learn it myself. And I love the song. I really, really do. I really, really do. I really, really do. He sent me. He sent me the lyrics of the song. Uh, Late night deep thoughts searching for meaning, a word moving fast but nobody is healing, everybody talking but no one is listening. So I want to give a big shout out to my brother Keith. He composed this copyright just for our show. So if you go and try to do that yourself, you'll be in trouble because we will be suing you for our copyright song. Well, great shout out to you. So, folks, like I said, thank you again for joining us. We will take comments. If you have a question throughout the conversation tonight, you can just drop your comment. We will try our best to respond to those comments. Now, I have Mr. Jallah again with me. Mr. Jallah, you are welcome again. Thank you, sir, for joining
Thank
again.
you, sir. Thank you, yeah.
You are good. Now, were you able to share with your groups?
Yeah. Few of them, yeah. On the WhatsApp,
Yeah,
yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, okay. I was also thinking if maybe I should have asked you this earlier. If the organization has a Facebook page, we would have linked them all with the Facebook page so that we can share with them, and then all the members in there will be able to follow you as the discussion goes.
We got various pages on the WhatsApp page, so I link most of them on the page. So I think we'll get a few of them, but yeah, only a few got Facebook page now, all the whole group, but most of the group on the WhatsApp page.
All right, fantastic. I can see a lot of people watching anyway. That's good. That's very
Yeah,
good. All right, so now let's get into this. The question that I
yeah,
asked you before we
yeah.
made this adjustment, for someone who have not heard about the name, the Bassa Association, United Bassa Association of Australia, for someone who have never heard the name Marcus Jallah, um, this is an opportunity to tell us who is Mr. Marcus Jallah and what is the United Bassa Association all about? Give us a brief overview, please, sir.
All right, first I will thank you for hosting me on your show for tonight. My name is Marcus Jallah. I live in South Australia. I've been in Australia since 2005. When I entered Australia, I was able to move myself around, join in the Liberian community, serve as a volunteer worker. Up to this time, I still volunteer for the community, and I committed to my community, the Liberian community of South Australia. And I also live in Adelaide. And yeah, I'm one of the members of the Liberian community, I mean, of Ablige. When some people will say what Ablige mean, but we'll get there. But we have our Bassa group here in Australia here, and if you want, I can go through the history of Ablige. If we're going to get to that point, you let me know. If to go through it, I will. But my name is Marcus Jallah, live in South Australia. Man with 7 kids. So very busy man. So yeah, that's me. But everybody in Australia, as you can see, most of them know me anyway. I'm not speaking to anybody in Australia here.
Thank you. Now let's get into that. Give us a little history of the organization, please.
All right, I'll give you a brief history of the Ablige, and maybe some people know what Ablige, where is it come from, what does it mean? Ablige been established in 2006, and when they say Ablige, mean our country from the Bassa heritage. So we've been established 2006, and Ablige was established in Adelaide. That's the base country. That's the main base of Ablige in South Australia. In 2006, there were a few people that came together to unite Ablige. And before we can go to that history, I will just give you a few information. Ablige was established in 2006 in South Australia. A group of Bassa people came together to form a community organization dedicated to unity, cultural identity, mutual support. And in our discussion regarding the name of the organization, we agreed to find a name. In finding the name, we were searching around. We said, let's go to our Bassa heritage to see what name can we give to our group. So we went there. We were able to find a name. What is the root? The name Ablige was chosen for the Bassa language, which is our country. Then everybody we agree. Oh yeah, that's a good name. We're gonna everything we do is for our country. Everything we do is for Liberia, for example, say Liberia, but it's the same way for Bassa, our country, our Ablige. So these are things. So how the organization was funded, I will just maybe in the one or maybe 30 seconds the silent for one of our sisters that passed away where the group was established. So I'll just give a 30-minute silent for that. Then I will get back to the story. 30 seconds. Thank you, God. So
Thank
we go
you.
to the history of Ablige. Ablige was founded on the principle of togetherness, compassion, and cultural preservative of since this happened established in the organization. The group strengthening relationship among the Bassa people. And when I say among the Bassa people, Ablige is not only composed of Bassa ethnic group. No, Ablige is composed of different nationality. It's not only the Bassa group. So Ablige was established by the Bassa heritage. That's all. But we got different people coming in the Bassa group from different nationality, from different group in Liberia. Among the 13 tribes, a lot of people in the Bassa group. So in that is where we establish ourselves. Before the passing away of our sister Sarah Small in 2006, she shared often. She said, "Oh look, guys, I'm married to one of your Bassa people, one of your Bassa men called Mr. John Smoke. That my husband is a Bassa man." At that time, we said, "Oh, that's good." At that time, the listener, she was not well. She was sick. So after that, we were able to see how best we can support from the Bassa ethnic group. So we try to strengthen our Bassa group. In our early community support, before the passing away of Sarah, as she said, she shared the group, which she was married to our brother Smoke, and we decided to get in that support. So the support went to Sarah until when it time came. But before we come to Sarah, before we can discuss anything going to Sarah again, the founding member of the Ablige in 2006, I will give the name to them, to you, for the people to know how Ablige was founded, because people like to know these things. The founding member of Ablige was Mr. Marco Jallah, who was the only man among the women, and we had Annie Zuba, which her name had been changed. We had Mary Zondo, we had Cecilia Wokolo, we have Mami Raba. So these most of the names have been changed to the husband name. So these are the four people that five people that established Ablige. These are the original people that established Ablige. Then after that, we were able to come together and make sure we gave that support to the Biri family. It's where from the Biri family, from the bearer of the late Sarah, Ablige started growing. So that's where some of the team been. So if
Thank
anybody got
you.
a
Thank
question,
you. Thank you.
yeah, stop a little bit. Yeah, okay. If you have any part here, anything you want to say there, you are welcome. We can move forward.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate you sharing with us a little history of the organization. That's pretty good. I mean, you said one thing that I wanted to ask you about. You said that you've been engaged into community leadership. So my question about that is, what actually inspired you to involve yourself into community leadership? What has been your inspiration?
Look, I started my leadership in the refugee camp. Uh, that's where my leadership career started, in the refugee camp. If anybody know what you call camp learning, it's where we started. We start playing radio plays. We start playing soccer, all the sport you can think about. That where I had a passion to start develop my leadership, because we had a good right to play team in Can Learning. It's where people started getting to know me. Then when I came to Australia now, I said, well, I'm just going to continue with my leadership career to make sure that I get people together. And for me, I'm a person that moves with people and free with people. We let them put things together. That's the kind of person I am. So from the refugee camp up to now, I stay working as community members and leader. Yeah, volunteer.
Thank you. That's inspiring. I mean, your um, desire to serve your community, goes way back when you were in refugee camps, looking after
Yeah,
your own safety, but
yeah,
yet you still taught the need to put community interest first above your own need, even though you were in a state of refugees. That's
yeah,
really good. Now, before we continue, I just wanted to help some of our friends who are listening who may not entirely understand what we mean by the Bassa people. So the
yeah,
Bassa people is they are part of one of the ethnic groups in Liberia. Liberia is a country located in West Africa, so we have 16 ethnic groups in Liberia. Bassa happens to be one. And so when you hear the name Bassa, they're referring to that particular. And by the way, do you speak your local language?
Oh yeah, I speak Bassa. I put Bassa
Uh,
room. No, I wanted your way.
okay. All right, that's good. So that's the language there. I was about to say, give us a sentence in Bassa and tell somebody, hello, how are you in Bassa? So people who don't know can get the
Yeah.
feel of what the Bassa language or the dialect sound. Can you do that for us before we continue? Can you give us a sentence in
Uh,
Bassa?
Morgan, you're saying yours now. Ning them on Marco, okay, so that's so straight on. So, and you the same, and you abridge, Queen Zambo man, Ben, you have abridge you and man, and Papa so we get, and you damn bang, abridge Muji, or money Pocos or Grand Basso County, be a gay. Okay.
Ah, that's awesome. Now, okay, what you interpret that in English for us then?
You're telling people that if you know you're from Grand Bassa County, we have a group here called ABJ. You need to be part of it. So we're inviting everybody to be part of our group so we can join it and make our country big. So everybody will know what we say. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, let's continue. Let me continue. We're going to do in this segment. We're going to focus our attention more on leadership because I mean, within our African community, we have seen that leadership is a serious problem in our different African
Yeah.
groups. We struggle with leadership. Now, my question to you is, what does leadership means to you, particularly in a multicultural, diaspora community? What does leadership mean to you?
Look, for my own understanding, to my own knowledge, leadership is a skill that you share with people. Leadership is you are servant. You listen to your people, and what your people want is what you're going to lay by them to do for them. Leadership is not dictatorship. Leadership is a teamwork. How you hold your leadership is how your community will grow. But if you bring the big dictatorship in your leadership, it's not a leadership, but commitment that you can do this one and you can save your people. Because leadership is most of the thing that people give you the responsibility to look after them. How do you work on the leadership? Is your commitment to the people in the community. We work together as a team. But if if you're a leader and you're not committed to your group and you just want to have the name, it doesn't make you a leadership. But your commitment and what you do.
That's inspiring. Leadership is about serving who,
Yeah.
serving the people and listening to your people. That's very good. Now, before we skip this next section of this thing, I wanted to speak to you. I understand that you are the current chairperson of the association, correct? So I want to know how did you become the chairperson? What was that process like?
What I'll let you know, we went to the convention, like, for example, let me just answer the question to that. We went to Melbourne, but how we got to the leadership, I'll just answer the question that you presented. In 2024, we went to Melbourne to have the convention. So in the convention, we were able to come together and say, look, we need to have the overall boss for our Bassa people. Even though we get local leader, but we want to get the overall boss for the whole Bassa people in Australia. So we went for election. So in the election, and people nominated me, and other people voted for me, so that I can become the chairperson of the. Usually we use it that in our constitution, the chairperson of the Guardian Council of Ablige. So that's what we use in our constitution. So I'm the Guardian Council chairperson for the whole entire Ablige in Australia. So it was election in 2024. Yeah.
2024. Now, if I heard you correctly, you said there are other local chairpersons, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so does that mean that in every state or territory you have a chapter that is headed by a local chairperson?
Yes. Yes. We
Okay,
should get somebody
so
listed.
can you tell us in where do you have all of your subgroups in Australia, in all of the states? Is that correct? And who are the chairpersons there?
Yeah. For Adelaide, we had Solomon William. In South Australia, he's a chairperson. In Melbourne, we have Prince Va, the chairperson. In Brisbane, we have Christina Davis as the chairperson. In Sydney, we don't have a chairperson yet, but we got people that are working on the be there. In or in WA, we have Trocon Audrey as the chairperson in WA. So that's a leader here. That's what we are now. We
I
want to
didn't
make sure to cover all the states and territory.
I didn't hear you talking about Queensland.
No, Queensland, I said, I said Brisbane, Christina Davis.
Oh, okay. What about
Yeah.
Tasmania?
Tasmania, not yet. We're still working on that.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, we're working
That's
on it
that's
gradually.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Now let's turn our attention a little bit on the association itself, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know we've been talking about your leadership. That's to get off the way. Let's look at the association. Now, I know in your intro you spoke about the association being founded on the principle of unity, togetherness, and all that. Now, my question to you: can you explain to the audience tonight, listening to you for the first time, what is the mission and the vision of this organization? What actually you seek to achieve in terms of the vision that driving this organization for which you are the chairperson for?
Look, our mission one is to unite all the Bassa people in Australia. That's the first thing we want to do. That's one of the main key things we want to unite everybody as a Bassa people, whether you Bassa or whatever, but to unite everybody in our thing, our vision. That's our mission to do that. And our vision to make sure that we get things done in order to make the Bassa people be known, even in America, in Australia, in Liberia. This our aim. We want to be doing these things for everybody to know where the Bassa people is. And right now, as we speak, we got another Bassa group in America. So we already linked with them already. So we are going to be doing all of these things to make sure we get all these things done.
Thank you. Now, let's speak about membership. Tell me a little bit about the association membership. How can one become a member, and what is your current membership like?
Look, in all the chapters, everybody we have a membership form, and in the various chapter, it depends on how much the chapter leadership decide for memberships. Because we haven't come on a global map to say membership will be across the board $25. For example, in South Australia, membership is $25. In Brisbane, the membership is $50. But in Perth, we don't know yet how much the membership is, so it depends the local leaders. But on the national level, we haven't decided yet across the board. But all the states get their own constitution and get their own bylaw, and they use it, and we work along with them. But I can tell you the Bassa group right now it was from 1 to 2, now we're going to 7. So our membership now it be closing almost to 300 to 400.
300 to 400.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is a spread across the country, correct?
yeah.
All right, beautiful. Now, moving on to stay on the issue of membership. I know you said that the organization is just not restricted to just the Bassa people. It's
No,
also open to other people.
yeah,
Um, so if, for example, I from a different ethnic group
yeah,
want to become a member of Abligate,
yeah,
I go to a local chapter. Is that correct? Fill out the
yes,
membership form and all that, and then that automatically make me a member, correct?
yeah. That will
Okay.
make you a member.
Okay.
Yeah, that will make you a
So
member.
that's
Yeah, because we don't want to be like we don't want to separate anybody because we all intertwined. One way or the other, we
correct.
all are one, but different in different sections. That's all. But when we meet, we all do that, and we meet in our convention. Our main language we speak is English, so everybody can get it
Correct.
across the board. Yeah,
Correct. Thank you. Now, stay on the issue of membership. I know, particularly with African organization, when we speak about membership, people wants to know what is in it for them. If today I'm a member of this organization, I pay membership fee. Probably, maybe I will be engaged into paying member dues and stuff like that. My question to you: when I become a member of the association, what do I stand to benefit?
oh, look. a few things we do. For example, if you one of the main key issue in our membership is that if somebody bereaved from you, the national body and the various chapters we contribute towards that bereavement. Is one of our main target. We target people, and also the having your wedding and you invite everybody. We make our way to come there and grace the occasion and be with you, whether in terms of good internal enjoyment, internal bereavement. We are there fully to support you. And the local leader, the local branches are there. They're going to fully take responsibility and make sure that everything is done. And for example, I can show you one of our sister or mother passed away in South Australia here. May her soul rest in peace. We, with the Bassa people, were fully involved in there. From there, people were able to join the Bassa group because we were fully involved from the start to the end. And a lot of people from there, they start joining the Bassa group. So a lot of things in the Bassa group that we do. Even we get conflict, we'll get in there and solve it. Even tongue and cheek, they make flower, but they still fix it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So these things happen. Yeah.
Correct. So from what I'm hearing from you is not only that you support your member morally, culturally, but you also support them in times of difficulties through financial means. Correct.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Also, yes. Financial mean like, in case of anything happening, we there. We still shoulder our arm to you.
That's really good. Now, moving on to my next question. Stay with the association and stuff like that. What are some of the major achievements that the association over its 20 years in existing? You told me it was established in 2006. You recently celebrated your 20-year anniversary. I know it was in Sydney. So over that 20 years period, what are some of the major achievements that the association can boast of?
Look, as I stand here tonight, one of the major achievements we have achieved since 2006 to 2026 is our membership and our various chapters in most of the states. So one of the major achievements we have achieved, because before we were only one, then we were two, then when we start going to 3, 4. So getting all this 7 various areas, it gave off that one achievement we got, that we are establishing in all the states. So that's a great thing that the Bassa group have done. Because it was our mission, our vision to make sure we establish people in all states as obligate, and we get in there. So we got people still.
I think without any doubt, it is an achievement, particularly within this system we find ourselves to maintain an organization and expand the organization in different locations and still maintain some level of stable leadership and stuff like that. I think that's a testament to the unity among the association members. So I must give you credit for that and the team for that. Is there any other thing you'd like to add to that?
We just keep encouraging people, especially our Bassa people and other people, to keep coming to us, and we're trying to encourage the other states to join us. And pretty soon we'll be taking a tour to the other state to be part of our association. That's our responsibility. So pretty soon we'll be joining them too.
Fantastic. That's good. We look forward to seeing those engagements. Now, still on the association, you spoke highly about cultural identity. The association was established in terms of the principle to maintain its culture, values, and identity. Now, my question is, what cultural values and tradition that the association is working to preserve, particularly in Australia? Now, do you understand the question, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let me hear your response.
Look, if we look at culture, like for example, I will tell you we wear our culture attire, and right now you go any convention, any Bassa person, and they will tell you Bassa pizza. If I tell you call Bassa pizza, you will not know. It's one of the cultural thing we're doing now.
No, not at all.
Bassa pizza is the Bassa doma. The Bassa fufu, we call it Bassa pizza. So if you see any Bassa man or Bassa woman, you ask them, do you have Bassa pizza? They will say, oh yeah, I guess so. I get fufu and soup for you. So that's the need we carry on. Okay. And We even perform our cultures. I can tell you, we get our drum. Um, this is our cultural drum. I can tell you, see, we carry this thing around where we're going. These are the things we perform as a
Wow.
traditional thing. So we do a lot of stuff. So a lot of things we perform. Yeah. So we perform a lot of things on our cultural side to make sure that we don't leave our cultural back, leave it behind. So we do all of these things for people to know that this is a Bassa ethnic group.
And when in respect to your cultural performances, the cultural attires and all the things, when you're doing this thing, how is the community welcoming that? Do you have a very welcoming experience from other people? Are they fascinated to see you speaking your local language, demonstrating your cultural identity?
Oh yeah. For example, like the program we had in Sydney, that boosts the morale of the Bassa people because different nationality were there and the hall was packed to the I don't even know how many people yet because we couldn't check them. But we performed, we spoke Bassa, we spoke English, we played Bassa music. If you don't understand the Bassa music, you will come and dance it because the beat in the Bassa music it encourage people to come and take part in this thing. So everything was there. If right now if you go to the program, you will see people dancing. They don't even know the meaning of the song, but the beat of the Bassa, you will listen to it, you will know that I love the group. Even right after the program, a lot of people came. I think we got maybe a few people came and say, "Look, I want to be part of your Bassa group." Even I don't speak Bassa, but I love it. So we're very
Fantastic.
good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, yeah. Now, still with the cultural identity issue, how important it is for our cultural identity, for especially for young generation of Liberian who are growing up in Australia. And this question stem back from, um, for example, you told me you're father of six children, correct, right? And
Seven, yeah.
I seven. Oh, sorry, I want to reduce your number. Seven children. And I want to believe some of those children were born in Australia in a very different society. They might not have the time to be able to understand the cultural identity of themselves, particularly the Bassa identity. I know you
Mhm.
spoke about the Bassa pizza, which is the fufu, and so that's one of the traditional food of the Bassa people that I enjoy. But
Oh, that's good. That's good.
how important it is for us, for our young generation in Australia today,
Yeah.
to understand their cultural identity.
Look, our young people, I can tell you, news. Our young people in Australia here, especially for the young, for our kids, we stay encouraging them, but yet instead they haven't getting to that cultural identity yet. So we gotta stay push them because they will tell you, look, I don't understand your language, I don't do what you say, I don't know what this will mean, but only thing we can do to encourage them, take them to the program, let them watch what's going on, let them see what is happening. Then some of them will be moved to say, "Oh yeah, I want to be with my parents in our culture." Because if you don't take them to the program, they got no idea, and they will tell you, say, "I don't know what you call Bassa group." But you got to take them to the program, and wherever they're having a festival, whatever the Bassa festival they're having, it, you need to take them there and explain to them what this means. Then someone will have an idea and say, "Oh, I will join." Not all of them will join, but some other people they will have interest and say, "Oh, I need to be there because we need to teach a generation because our time going to pass." So they're going to have to come in and do the same thing.
Thank you. Now, this is just a side question. Do you speak your local language to your kids at home?
Which some always speak, but the kid don't want to. Because the reason is that only two person in home, maybe the wife and the husband speak the Bassa. But for example, one of my boys here, his mom was trying to speak Bassa to him. This try. He only can get only one or two because they don't have interest in it. Because at home we don't really we don't really speak Bassa at home to them. Because when we speak to my Bassa, they say, "Oh, we don't know that," but it's very hard. But they will get there.
I know it is challenging, but to some extent, I wish I knew how to frequently and frequently speak my local language, my local vernacular. I understand it, at least
Mhm.
most of it, but speaking is hard. I wish I
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah,
because I think it's an identity that we should be a proud of.
yeah.
The French people go ahead and speak French. They don't care how you feel. The Chinese
No,
speak their native language. They don't care how you feel. And I
no.
think that's something that we should encourage. If we know how to speak it, we can try to put some time aside to teach our kids about their language, and then it's up to them to choose whether they want to learn it and know it,
Hmm.
or they want to stick with the foreign language, which is English, that you and myself trying to speak right now. But thank you. Now,
Yeah, yeah,
moving forward, one of the biggest questions that I wanted to throw out to you there is finances. I mean, to every organization, it's a big
yeah.
thing to run an organization as big as the United Bassa Association. You need money to move here and there. How does the organization uh, generate funds?
Look for the local. I'll come to the local branches first. The local chapter generate fund among themselves. They have program. They have awareness. Maybe they have some type of fundraising, and it's where they use their money to showcase whatever they want to have there. Then on the national level, it will go on a convention. We have, for example, we have two major things that we usually do. We brought one in this year. We have the Golden State Award. That one we introduced in Signet. And the Golden State Award we were able to generate 12,000. Okay,
$12,000.
12,000 Australian dollar. And I will tell you, the one we had the first day we started, we had a Queen contest in South Australia here. And the Queen contest, we were able to get $13,000 from the Queen contest. And our Queen president is Tonsida Alice Brian. If you know her, she is the current Queen for Abrige. So how we generate fund and things. Some of the fund we generated because we get plan what we want to be doing with our fund in the long run. We got short term, long term to see what can we do.
Okay, that's good. It's good to know that you are engaged into other activities, not just due payment and other thing,
No,
but the organization is involved into other activities to bring money, and that money, I like to believe, is used for the upkeep of the organization and part of the support,
yeah,
financial support that you may mention of when members are, facing difficult times. So that's really good to hear. Now, I would love to continue. Would you like to continue, or you want a mini break?
yeah. We can get a mini break now. I'll put Frankie on. I'll put one guy on Frankie, so will be there too to back me us too. So we'll have maybe a mini break now. I can connect him, then we can count the show. Let me get some water
All
here.
right,
Maybe we
not a
can do.
problem at all. Okay,
We can play
okay,
some Bassa
folks.
music.
There we
Play some
go.
Bassa music.
Yeah, I wish I could. I'm just particularly about the
Put Sonic got
copyright
dear boy.
with.
Yeah, yeah. Sonic got dear boy. You can get him. So,
Yeah,
but anyway,
yeah. I'm
play the
happy
music.
to.
That's it, man. Yeah.
No, I was happy to play Sonic Idea, but it'll be really good. But I'm just worried about the copyright with Facebook and music, because if
Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's
we
fine. That's fine.
playing it, they might want to. Yeah, that's the
No,
copyright
no,
thing.
no.
But
That's
I
all
would
right. You
love
can do it. Yeah.
to do it. So, all right, folks, we will take a short musical break,
Yeah.
and we will be right back.
The deep mind, the deep mind, the deep mind, the deep mind.
The Deep Mind Podcast. Think deeper, live wiser. Welcome to the Deep Mind Podcast, where truth speaks louder than noise. Late nights, deep thoughts, searching for the meaning. World moving fast, but nobody is healing. Everybody talking, but nobody listening. Too much division, too much pretending. We speak about life, pain, purpose, and power. Conversations that can change you in an hour. From the struggle to success, from faith to survival. Real stories, real people, real revival.
Open your mind, let your soul breathe. There's more to this life than what we see.
A shout out to you, my brother Keith, for composing this song. This is our team song. We question the system and challenge the lies.
Issues to spiritual battles, breaking down the chains and breaking mental shackles. Voices from the culture, voices from the streets. Every episode bringing truth to the beat. We talk growth, family, pressure and pain. How to lose yourself and find hope again. No judgment here, only understanding. A place where every voice keeps expanding. One vision, one truth, one mission. Educate, motivate minds, leaving darkness.
I want to say a shout out to all of you watching.
Welcome to the
my musical composer, Keith Beade, Keith Black, thank you for watching. One of Liberia international artists, the director is also watching. I have the president of another Liberian organization in South Australia, the South Australian Liberian Community. He goes by the name Christian Taylor. He's watching. The COSA president. How are you, my brother? Thanks for watching. And thanks for sharing the show. All right, so I can see Mr. Jallah is in the background. He's getting ready, and all right. Welcome back, Mr. Jallah.
Thank you so much, Nurse. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope you had a refreshing break.
Oh yeah. I know, eh? Yeah, thank you so much.
I hope you didn't go to get some the Bassa pizza.
Oh no. Bassa pizza will be maybe Saturday. We're going to visit with our sister, so we're going to be having Bassa pizza day coming Saturday. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Before we continue, I just wanted to acknowledge all of those people joining us, all of our community leaders and friends who are watching us and listening to us. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm honored to have with me Mr. Marcus Jallah, the chairperson of the United Bassa Association in Australia, a group that has been in existence for 20 years. And I mean, think about it, 20 years, Liberian organization to be in existence for 20 years and the same moving forward. It's something that we need to give credit to all of the organizers, all of the people who put their hand around this thing. It can't just be one person. You said, there has been challenges in the organization, which we are going to be discussing shortly. But just to keep it running, to see it stay going on, and it's an incredible thing. So I want to say a shout out to all of the members, all of the leaders in different chapter. We want to thank you all for your continued support of the organization and continue to work tirelessly to bring Liberians together. I look forward to the day where all small Liberian groups, the Bassa Association, the Nema Association, the Pere Association, whatever association of Liberians, we can come together under a big umbrella and work together for one purpose.
That's right.
So once again, I want to say, Mr. Jallah, you're welcome. Now, let's get into your community organization and challenges that you have faced. Question to you. What are some of the biggest challenges that is currently facing the organization today?
Yeah, look, one of the challenges we're facing is as you said, in organization, not an easy thing to run. Sometimes some of the members, you don't see them. Even you call them, you don't even get them. Sometimes you call a meeting, you only get one or two person. But the only thing I like about Ablige is even if two person is there, we still go ahead to encourage people to come for the meeting. Some people say, I'm working, I'm busy, I'm doing this one, but it's a challenge for us. But we never give up. That's the thing. That's the reason why you see the group moving today. Even we got 3 person we discuss. We got 2 person we discuss. And if we don't see you, we come to your house, we have a coffee or tea with you. We tell you, brother or sister, you need to come to the group. So these are things, because most of them I've visited most of them all the time, and I send 10 messages to them. Because when they see too many 10 messages, they will get angry. So let me just go to that meeting because the main Marco just keep giving me too many 10 messages and stuff. So these are things we face sometimes. It's not easy. You know. It's not strange to you, so you know.
True. Very, very true. I'm a testament to that. Now, in terms of your meeting, how often do you meet? Do you meet bi-weekly, weekly, monthly? How often do the organization meet?
Oh, for the local chapter, they meet. Some of them meet every fortnight, and some of them have online meeting, and some have face-to-face meeting. So we all share the whole thing that the national body meet every 2 weeks. But when the national body is meeting, because the national body meet with all states and territory leaders, that way we have our national meeting, we discuss things, how to progress to the next stage. So everybody got a full next meeting. But most of our council meeting is online. And the council meeting I can take and be tough more than we in parliament. People will be saying something and other things, but as a chairperson, you just got to calm down and listen to them. So it's not easy. Like our council meeting is like just a parliament meeting. A lot of things can happen, but we can solve the problem. Yeah, every 2 weeks. Yeah.
That's good. I mean, at the end of the day, problems that needs to be solved. So we
Oh yeah, yeah,
disagree
yeah,
to
yeah.
agree, as it is often said.
Yes, I know. All these things happen anyway.
My next question to yes, and yeah, definitely. My next question to you is one that I was struggling with, but I still need to ask. In terms of issues that arises in your community, we're talking about youth disengagement. We're talking about family, domestic problems. We're talking about community divisions. All of these little things that happen within our community, which your group or your organization is not immune to. I know there members of your organization will have issue with another member. There will be issues around how do the organization address some of these things.
Look, it's very challenging. I can tell you, even me, the national body, some people don't speak to me. Let me tell me be myself. But it doesn't mean that when we go to meeting, we don't communicate. We communicate because when it comes to oblige, we will discuss oblige issue. Because in every organization, people have their own way of doing things. People have their own way of addressing people. People have their own way they respect, not respecting people. But as a leader, sometimes you just let them be. Because when the time comes, they will be the same person to come back to you. Because if you don't let it be, then they'll look at you like, oh, this man is a leader, he's behaving like this. But sometimes let the child do what they want to do. In the long run, they will come back. And we had disagreement. Some people don't speak. We try to get things together, but sometimes it don't work. So I can tell people, if it not work, leave them alone, let it be. Once you come to the meeting, we always speak the same language. But when you leave the meeting, we speak different languages. So that's why I want in the Bassa group, that even you got enemy in there, that group, when you come to the meeting, you always speak the same language. And after the meeting you go, that's fine. But we encourage you to come back and see how bad you can solve. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's a
good,
big
good.
challenge.
That's very good. It is. I mean, the issue of conflict resolution is not an easy thing. I mean, there will always
No,
be instances where some people would think that you're taking sides, some people will say
thank
you're
you.
being biased in your approach. But at the end of the day, we still want to work together.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in addressing those issues as they unfold. And I
Yeah.
believe that as we grow, we learn, we move forward, and we adapt to whatever the situation might be. Um, my next question to you, in your opinion, uh, what can community organization do in Australia, particularly African community organization, Liberian community organization? Let me be precise. What can they do in Australia to better strengthen unity among these organizations? What do you
Look,
think we can do?
look. As I always tell people, people don't trust people, and when you don't trust me, it's gonna be hard how to move forward. In the Liberian community, we got people that got all the degree can think about. People get master, PhD, but we don't look at that. But the unity is not in the Liberian community. Because if you become chairperson, news, I don't like you, so I'm not gonna come. How we gonna move forward? We need to put our differences aside to move forward in the community. But being that we can't put our differences aside, that's why Liberian community haven't gone anywhere yet. I can tell you today, the only group that I see function most of the time now is most of the subgroup. Yes. because people getting tired with the Liberian community. And I can tell you, one of my community, not because in South Australia, but I can put my hand off for South Australia. Despite will go through our difficulty time, but South Australia is one of the states in the whole Australia that I can put my hand off for them. If you need a program, if you need anything, whether bereavement whatsoever happen, South Australia is in there in full. Whether we like you or not, we will come there. So South Australia, one of the best states I can put my hand on that I will support them and I will stand by them. But other states, some of the leadership is breaking down. You don't hear about this thing, but we stay moving strong. So we keep saying we will try our possible better to see how better you not Liberian. It's not an easy challenge. It's too many things to the background. Nobody want to trust anybody. So these are things that we are facing. Yeah. So another easy time to achieve. But we'll get it.
So from what I'm hearing from you is we need to develop the sense of trust in one another, because I think trust is
Yes.
an issue that is dividing us, the Liberian community in whole.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's good. Now, my next question. We're running out of time. We're going an hour now, so
Yeah,
bear
yeah,
with
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
If you can give me another 15 minutes before we close. Um,
That's fine.
of course, to any organization, the youth, the young people are the backbone for the
Yes.
organization, in which they hope to carry the vision, the mission of the organization are the young ones. And I like to believe that even within the United Bassa Association, there are young people there. My question
Yes.
to you: how can these young people who are part of the organization be involved into leadership and decision making?
Look,
What
it's a
role,
good
what
question.
path are you people
Yeah.
creating?
We just had a convention there. We had a convention in Sydney, and in our mini conference, the youth leadership was mentioned in there to bring the youth on board to to equip them, train them to take part in activities in the Abrige Association. Because if we lead the youth out, then we already owe, then they will have nothing to do there. The group will definitely fall. So we have already established the youth in the in the Abrige Association. So there's a guy in one of our people called Leroy in Signet. He is responsible for the youth. So he's gonna be in we're getting the youth together to involve in any convention we're having. The youth gonna fully be taking part in the convention. That's our plan for any convention going on now. So that you're gonna be fully involved. We're gonna take the responsibility and give it to them. We just sit to the back and watch it and just maybe encourage them, maybe put them to the right direction where they're going. So we get youth in Abidjan now.
That's very good to hear. And I'm going to put pinpoint you to this particularly. My personal problem I have with a lot of our African organization is the issue of mentorship. Growing up as a child, we heard that the young people are the future generation, the future leader of
Yeah,
the organization. But yet we see people 60, 65-year-olds, 75-year-olds still are striving to be leader of the country and not mentoring the young ones so that they can take the mantle of authority when these people are in the 70 and
yeah.
50. That bothered me so much. So now my question to you, as the head, you've been the head of the global chairperson for this organization since 2024, according to you. Now, have you looked around you within the organization and find a young person who you believe that you can mentor with your leadership skills, that you can surely be confident that when you I ordered the picture, you able to raise that young person hand up and say, look, my people, this young person has been with me for this long. I have mentored him. I'm confident that he can do the job. Elect him or vote for him. Do you have someone that you are mentoring?
Look, from the as I said from the Sydney convention, we are targeting one person there, which is from Brisbane. They call Leroy too, and other few people from Melbourne, from Sydney. That we're trying to involve because most of the youth they are in leadership in the local state. So we strongly encourage them to attend meeting nearly all the time because in our meetings they will learn how to handle leadership role. and they will listen to or how we conduct meeting. So most of our leaders are in our local, I mean, in our national meeting. Most of the youth involved in there. That's where most of the time, most of the female dominating the men. So we encourage the female, most of the female youth to take part in all of this discussion, because time come, they will be able to have the capacity and ability to learn from what we did for them and pass it on to them. So there are more in our leadership, most of the youth involved. That's for most of the young people, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. I want to plead with you personally. Please grab a young person here and
Okay.
mentor that person so that tomorrow that person can stand back and say, I'm who I am today through the mentorship of Mr. Marcus Jallah. Okay. Please do that for me.
No problem.
That's my one personal request. Now let's move quickly because of time. Are there any upcoming projects or events or initiatives that the association is looking forward to?
Yeah, we got a project will be coming up, but we're not going to discuss the project, but we already earmarked a project to be established in Australia, and the second one will be established in Liberia, because we're trying to undertake some projects, but we're not going to disclose what's going to be undertaken, but it will be significant to the Liberian community and BJ, because you got to start the foundation, start your own foundation in your own home first. For example, Australia is our base. Liberia is, yeah, we say our second home, but you got to establish something to your own, build your own house first. Then before you go and build another house in another country, even though you come from that country, but establish first. So we want to establish something in Australia here first, then before, because maybe it will be the first of a kind. We never know, but we still got a plan for that. And after that, we're going to go to Liberia and undertake a project there. Then from there, we know where we're standing. But it's not only because we want to marry me or maybe enjoy party or socialize. No, we get in energetic. What we're gonna achieve. And we get a lot of
Thank you.
programs. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, thank you. I got three more questions for you before we close the interview. The next question is partnership and collaboration. As a Liberian community group,
Mhm.
I am of the belief that you also partner with other community organization, other community group. And so my question is, what partnership and collaboration would you like to see from other Liberian organization in Australia?
Look, one thing I can tell people for Ablige is happy to work with any organization, whether we all get the same goal to make sure that we carry on development in our community, in our Liberian community, in our Liberian setting. Because if you know how to hold the subgroup, because the subgroup is only the Liberian community. Definitely, I don't care what you say, what people do. The subgroup is only the national community of the Liberian community. Everybody, any subgroup in Australia, you are under the Liberian community. I can tell people, even my group are in South Australia, the Bassa group, we can tell people our community, the Liberian community, is our brother, is our father. So we work along with them. If we get any project we want to undertake or any program we want to undertake, we go to the Liberian community and tell them, look, we're going to do this one, we're going to do this one. What do you have to say? They will say, oh, you got go ahead, we are waiting. So we are working together. So I don't know about other community, I mean other subgroup, whether they're doing the same thing, but our group, our Bassa group work with our community. In here, in here. Even Christian over there, Christian watching the show, he can testify. There's nothing the community, there's nothing the Bassa people do. We are acknowledging our group. And I encourage all the various chapters to make sure they work along with their community in all the states.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jala. And second to the last question for you, going back to your beginning of community leadership, you started way back in refugee camp. They came all the way with you in Australia, and even up to today, you are still volunteering your service to your community, making sure
Yeah.
that you can see your community unite. Now, what has been the most rewarding part of your service to your community?
Look, I would say the most rewarding thing is myself. I can reward myself because I committed to my community to do what they want me to do. And other people can testify that Marcus is committed to what the committee want to do. So myself is number one priority. Yeah, that I committed to my committee to make sure that we do things happening. Yes,
And do you
I
enjoy
can praise
this?
myself. Yeah.
That's good. Do you enjoy the support of your other team member? Are they working with you collaboratively? Do you enjoy their commitment as you are committed as well?
Uh Not everybody, not all the leaders are committed. I can tell the truth. But I put pressure on them because when time for meetings and other things to be done, and for example, the secretary basic, I will take the leader, I will take the role and do what I supposed to do because I will make sure that things happening. But sometimes they will say, "Oh yeah, brother, I don't have the time." So okay, I'll do that. But we are working as a team, and sometimes I tell them to the background, look, once you are in the leadership, you have to do this thing, and it's commitment. It's not only by leadership, but only name. Do the work as the leadership, as a leader person, because if you're not committed to the job, there's no need to hold the job. But we encourage them, we talk behind the scene, and they will laugh. Then time come, everybody come together, work together. It's a challenging, but sometimes you got to tell them the truth.
Thank you, Mr. Jada. I must say it has been a wonderful time, and I really again want to appreciate you for honoring our invitation to come and share your thoughts with us as it relates to the association and all what you guys are doing. We hope that this message will resonate with the rest of the other community member, and we hope that they will see reason to join the organization, to join engage in the different chapter wherever they find themselves, so that the message of unity, the message of togetherness can continue to be spread in our communities, and we can see the best of it all. Before I let you go, what message would you like to share with Liberians, a member of your association in Australia? What's your final message to them tonight?
Look, I will go to my community. I'll go to the Liberian community in Australia. We need to come together, put our differences aside, and move the community forward. And let's forget about it, what's happening, and let's move together. Let's look at the various subgroups. Some of these various subgroups are working very hard more than the community. So if the community can come together, the subgroup will be the backing for the community. So we need to work as a team. Unity, understanding, and trust. We need to build it. If we build this thing, our community on the national level, it will grow high. The Liberian community in Australia as a whole. Because we don't have unity, there's nowhere in Australia here now can tell you one Liberian community having tell me say they own a soccer field. No. Because why? There's no unity, no understanding. But if we have this thing together, we will get this project going. But because I don't trust you, no, we can't do it. If we get the money, we don't know where the money go. Some people don't do comprehensive report. Other members feel bad. There's no report given to the community. Where the money generated, where is it going? So we need to be accountable for what we do. But if we can put all these things aside and come by, it will be great.
Just so we clarify, when you say you don't trust me, it's just an example, right? It's not that you
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah, yeah,
trust
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. No. You get you get money. You say, oh, for the community. I said, no. Can we do that? We say, no. I don't want to release the pure community money because I don't know whether you're gonna get a cut of that money, and I don't want to spoil my name. You know. And at the end of the day, after your leadership, the money there,
Correct.
the next leadership come in, where the money go, you will not be responsible. You don't know. Yeah, no accountability.
That's powerful. I mean, the message is, look, regardless of our individual differences, regardless of our political affiliation, regardless of our cultural heritage, we are Africans, we are Liberians. So there's a need that we must put aside our differences and come together, because I think it is often
Yeah,
said in unity, success is show. Together we are
yes,
stronger.
that's
It
it.
behalf of divided. So, Mr. Jada, I can't thank you enough. I want to say thank you so much for taking off your busy schedule to join me tonight.
Mhm.
It has been a pleasure, and I look forward to having more engagement with you as
No
we
problem.
continue on our show. So, thank you so much. And what's your parting
Yeah.
comment, please?
Yeah, before my departing comment, I just want to make one short announcement if I can have the permission. Um, we just want to inform everybody in Australia here that the Liberian community in South Australia is hosting the July 26th this year, and I'm the chairperson of that convention. And so I'm encouraging everybody from various states and territories to come and join us. I will talk about unity because if everybody come and join the July 26th this year, then unity is going to be shown to us, and we're going to be together, work as a community. So invitation going to be going to everybody, even you, Nush. We're going to send invitation to you guys to come in the July 26th, so we all can sit down round table and have a discussion and see how we move forward. So everybody going to be invited in the South Australia July 26th this year. The momentum is growing. Yeah, so we encourage everybody to come and join the July 26th this year. And also to my obligate
Thank
people
you so
who
much.
say, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Finish what
so
you're saying.
for my department, I just want to tell my obligate people, I'll just be small the Bassa, obligate ya voake. So you say nan point be nge ni kuo munji. Nse kuo munji ni se Bassonyo. So I'm a bengi Bassonyo boji be a sensi be a ke bo point all model money bo a Bassonyo be. So when we tell everybody thank you for our Bassa people to come together so we can unite ourselves. As you call yourself Bassa, whatever, you need to come together so we all can work as a team. Togetherness, it becomes stronger. And there's nothing can break it. So I want to say thank you for watching. Everybody that watched the show tonight, thank you so much. May God bless you. And also, Nush, thank you too much for bringing me on the show tonight. May God bless you. So thank you, guys.
Thank you, and we will have you in the very not in the very long future because you just made a big announcement. You mean you are the you are heading the committee for the July 26th in South Australia.
Yes.
And so I'd like to bring you on again at some stage to discuss
Yep.
the whole July 26th, along with the president of the Likosa, the Liberian community. So
That'll
I
be
hope
fun.
you can speak to him. I will speak to him, and I'll bring the two of you subsequent so we can talk about the whole July 26th atmosphere. So again, Mr. Jallah, I want to say thank you for honoring our invitation. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and I wish you all the very best in your endeavors, in what you do for the community. Your commitment
Yeah.
to your people, your commitment to your community is admirable. I know you never gave up, but thank you, and you have
Yeah.
yourself a wonderful good night.
Yeah. Before you go, look, let's show our queen. Let's look. Let people see the queen
Okay.
picture, man. Look, this is the queen.
Uh,
The Abridge
yeah,
queen, yeah.
is she married?
Oh, well, that's a good question, but I'm not going to answer that. No, she's a single mother. Yeah, single mother. Yeah. So that's a
Uh,
queen.
uh,
And
we 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 will talk backstage.
yeah. That's our t-shirt. Our t-shirt you can see. Yeah, so people can have a look. Yeah. This is our
Okay.
convention. You can see, yeah, stuff here. Yeah. Look, that's a single, yeah, the single bridge. You see, that's it. Yeah. So we want to say thank you, Nush. Yes, thank you so much.
No, thank you. I should say
Okay, then. Okay, Nush, thank you so much. Then
thank
we'll
you,
see.
and
Okay.
I look forward to having more. Okay, have a good night.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, folks. So that's how we come to the end of this one-on-one interview with Mr. Jala. As you heard him, I want to give him credit for coming up to share with us his thoughts on the association. And there's no better way to end the show than what he did. He spoke his native tongue, native language. And I like to believe he was encouraging his people to unite because unity is strength, unity is power. And more importantly, he stressed the need of community organization working together, building trust in each other, and putting aside our differences. That's a message of a leader. And he also made reference of the July 26th. Now, I had few people asking me, "Oh, where is the July 26th this year happening in X, Y, Z?" You've heard it. South Australia is hosting a July 26th celebration. For those of you who don't know what July 26th is, the Independence Day of Liberia. Liberia as a country gained its independence July 26, 1847. And so this year they will be celebrating 179, I think 179, 178, if my math is correct, independence when they declared themselves free and independent nation. And so that South Australia as a state is now organizing on July 26th and extending invitation to all other states to come and join in unity to celebrate this one in a year kind of event. I know some of you will be questioning in relation to the Federation Liberian Community Folika. Why is it not Folika? That's another big discussion for another day. But as you heard him say, South Australia as a state is organizing a July 26th celebration this year to commemorate the 178 or 79 independence of our beloved country, Liberia, and you all are welcome. I look forward maybe in a week or two to bring him back here along with the president of the association, other key planning committee member of the Lycosa Liberian community in South Australia as we discuss the event to understand what is going to happen. On that note, I want to say thank you all for joining. It's been a pleasure with you all. Thank you for your comments, your feedback, and everything. I just want to wish you a very good night. Now, before I leave you, I want to make a big announcement. I told you we were working on a lot of things, and we are working on a lot of things. Today, we are now streaming live on both Facebook and YouTube. We have our YouTube channel. It's called the Deep Mind Podcast. The channel you can subscribe and just follow, like, share with other people, and also the Facebook. We are also working on creating our TikTok account and other accounts so that we can try and reach the wider audience. Now, more importantly, I don't just want to be the one sitting here and having a discussion with you. We are setting up a panel of discussant, people who will come on the show to be discussing issues that is relevant to our community, both home, yeah, Africa, politics, religion, whatever. Anything that impacting us that is going to make a difference in our lives, we will be talking about. And that is why the name The Deep Mind came from. We're not just going to be just talking joke and stuff like that. We'll be promoting our own. We'll be informing people. We'll be sharing our thoughts on important issues and stuff like that. So we are working on those things. I have the commitment with 4 other people who have given me the commitment. They would love to be part of the panel to discuss these issues as it's unfold. We are working on the date. For now, I have one day in mind that we could be consistent. We need one more so that at least we can bring you informative program twice a week. I'm currently working with 2 local radio stations in Liberia to be able to relay our programs, whether it be post program, meaning we send them the recording and they can read it. So our message is also heard in our hometown. We are working on that with the time difference and stuff like that. So there are big things happening. All I ask for you all, your continued support, and please like, follow, share, provide us feedback, give us comments, tell us what you think we could do better. We are novice to this space and we are learning, as you can see. But as we go along, we are passionate about this and we want to see our community unite. We want to have a voice that we can speak to, whether the political situation of our country, the economic situation that we find ourselves, family problem, domestic violence problem, anything that we can think about to help improve our own lives and inspire someone to do better. That's why we will be engaged. So on that note, I want to say thank you and a big shout out to my brother who composed our song. That song, every time you hear that music, is going to be the music that introduces and closes our program. Shout out to him. He done amazing work, free of charge. I didn't pay him. If you need something to be done, please reach out to him. I know he's more than happy to help. Sometimes he might tell you to pay him, but just mention, say you were referred to him by Anush. I'm sure he will have some sort of compassion and you would do your work freely. So on that note, I say thank you all and have yourself a wonderful good night. Bye for now.
Deep Mind Podcast. Think deeper, live wiser. Welcome. To the Deep Mind Podcast. Where truth speaks louder than noise. Late nights, deep thoughts, searching for the meaning. World moving fast, but nobody is healing. Everybody talking, but nobody listening. Too much division, too much pretending. We speak about life, pain, purpose, and power. Conversations that can change you in an hour. From the struggle to success, from faith to survival. Real stories, real people, real revival.
Open your mind, let your soul breathe. There's more to this life than what we see. No fear, no limits, no disguise. Truth lives when the deep mind rise. Welcome to the deep mind, where the real ones speak freely. Conversations that inspire, touching hearts deeply.